How's it going, YouTube? Today I'm out here. I'm going to be ranking all of the best alcohols for drinking and driving. The best ones that you should use while drinking and driving, all the ones you should avoid while drinking and driving. And I've come out here to the middle of nowhere. We are on a dirt road where the pigs don't usually catch people drinking and driving. And we're going to find out what alcohols are the best to drink and drive with. As you can see, some of the community is already taken to the spirit of drinking and driving. You know, you are allowed to drink and drive out here. This was not put here by me. Also, just so you guys know, I am over the age of 21. So if you are not over the age of 21, don't try and recreate anything that I show you here today. All right, let's get into it. All right, starting off strong, one of Drunk Driver's favorites. I mean, this is a classic. This is like a go-to for, you know, a lot of the truck guys, a lot of the country guys who drink and drive big trucks fast down roads just like this one. This is, you know, a workhorse for guys like that, and they're the guys putting in a lot of the work with drinking and driving. So, you know, let's give it a try. You know, it takes a special kind of guy to drink Busch. Let's see how it does driving. Oh yeah. No, I'm definitely drinking and driving right now. I mean, yeah, like I said, you know, this is pretty much an all-rounder. This one's great, dude. If you're gonna drink and drive, Busch is an easy A tier. It's gonna get the job done. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty good for how cheap it is. And yeah, I don't think you can really go wrong with that. All right, next up, we've got Corona. This is another classic. You don't really see people drinking this and driving that much. Maybe if you're in the Southwest, you know, Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, that sort of thing. But most of the time, you don't really see this as a drinking and driving beer. Most people who drink this are usually kind of a little skeptical of drinking and driving. They think it might be bad, but you know, we're not here to judge. We're here to find out the truth. So let's give it a go. All right. Yeah, you know, this is a good drinking and driving beer, I'll admit, but I'm in a Honda Civic, right? I feel like I would be much more comfortable in a Chevy S10, Chevy Silverado, basically any Chevy single cab truck. I feel like this is way more suited for something like that, not a economic sedan, but still good. Still gets the job done. Like I said, I mean, like, effectively, a Corona really does work really good, but most people who drink Corona are more low-key and don't really do that sort of thing, you know, unless you're, I don't know, maybe a roofer, something like that. Probably a lot more popular in the southwestern states, you know, maybe even Mexico itself, but I don't think, for me, it's going to be a B tier. I just don't see it working out the same way. So next up, we have another really popular one. Everybody loves this, man. Come on, classic. Twisted Tea. This is the half and half flavor, hard iced tea and hard lemonade. And you know, I mean, come on, Twisted Tea. Everybody loves it. Everybody drinks it. The sun has come out a little bit for this, which is kind of, you know, very fitting because this is a summer drink. I mean, this is just the pinnacle of go to the beach, drink a lot, and then drive. That's what it's all about. Drive to and from the beach after a lot of alcohol. And if that alcohol is Twisted Tea, you're going to be having a good time. You know what I mean? So let's get right into it. Oh yeah. You see what I mean? I mean, the sun's on my chest, the car is warm, the drink is cold. Twisted Tea really is that summer drink, which is kind of like the only thing that holds it back, I think, is that I don't see myself driving in a snowstorm with this. Definitely not. Not even in the fall, maybe the spring, but I'd say that's probably the only thing holding us back. But hey, if you're a drink anything, any time of the year kind of guy, then Twisted Tea will always get the job done. I think that despite the seasonal limitations, this is an S tier every time. All right, come on. Twisted Tea, S tier. We all know that. Taking it tweezy on a hot summer day. And I would even enjoy it during the winter. I know that I said it's a summer drink. Most people are going to agree. Twisted Tea, taking it tweezy on a nice summer weekend. But I would even be down to drink it any time of year. Christmas morning, Easter, Thanksgiving. All right, guys, like I said, the community is really getting into it out here. Here we've got a real classic drinking and driving beer, Cold Shots. They are classic. If you are from Canada, you've definitely drinking and driven with a couple of these in you. You know what I mean? These are a classic. Hopefully we'll be able to get into these soon and show you how good they are for drinking and driving. All right, guys, next up, we've got Captain Morgan Spiced Rum. It's, I'm more of a Kraken guy myself. That's the one that I like to go for, but this is just as good. That classic, I feel like a pirate, breaking all the rules, drinking and driving. Pirates used to, sail while they drank rum, but it is the 21st century. Come on, give me some credit. I wish I was on a boat right now, but all right, Captain Morgan. All right, I'm not much of a liquor guy. I like to go slow. I'm not really into the drinking and driving. I'm not like a pro or anything. I'm more amateur. I'm not big into the liquor, so I'm a little biased. But as far as liquors go, you're probably not going to get much better than Captain Morgan. Maybe it is sort of lower shelf stuff, but I mean, come on. The lower shelf stuff is what you want when drinking and driving. You don't want to be, driving around sipping some incredibly expensive, fancy, spiced rum. You want something cheap and effective. So I think Captain Morgan, we're going to give it an A tier. I think it's pretty solid. All right, next up we're looking at some whiskey. This is Jameson Irish whiskey. Triple distilled, 40% alcohol by volume. I don't think I've ever actually tried this one. So we're here together, my first time. Let's see how it tastes. Not bad, not bad. I've had worse. Let's see how it drives. Again, not bad. I mean, pretty solid. Nothing too special about it either. All right, Jameson, A tier. I mean, not much to talk about there. It's a good whiskey. You sip it. It's pretty smooth for the price. And I think that getting behind the wheel with some Jameson is excellent. Anyways, guys, I'm not driving right now, but I want to talk about this one. Sapporo. It's Japanese beer. They say it's a premium beer. They fucking sure charge premium prices for it. It's almost $5 for one of these. And I don't get it. It's like not even that good. But if I was driving right now, like a Japanese car, like if I was behind the wheel of a GTR or an S14, man, this would definitely be pretty good then, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna give it B tier because it's situational and expensive. All right, next up, guys, Another classic, very popular for drinking and driving. Smirnoff, you know, just your bottom shelf vodka, typically used for getting drunk as fuck, as fast as possible. And that's all probably exactly what we're looking for when it comes to drinking and driving. So let's give it a go.
Yeah, and you know, Smirnoff, I'm gonna give it a B tier. For me, not the best.
uh, Chrysler Pacificas or Mercedes C-Class, things like that. And I don't know how they do it, really. I mean, this, I'm having a hard time not spilling this. Oh, that's the only thing I'm thinking of, really, is that I feel like I'm gonna spill this, but let's see how it drives. That's high class. Drinking and driving with a nice red wine, that's high society stuff, man. Okay, so not bad at first, that's what I'm thinking. It takes a lot of focus to keep it from spilling, but it's only gonna get worse from here for red wine, because as everybody knows, you can't have a glass of red wine without some nice dinner. So I prepared myself this steak dinner. It's asparagus and mushrooms and yeah, some finely cooked steak. And let's see how red wine does when driven properly, you know, enjoyed with a nice meal. Let's see how it goes. All right. Oh! All right, guys. This is what I was afraid was gonna happen. We've got a spill on the red wine. Who could have seen that? I had no. Ah!
Okay, I think this is our only D tier here. Red wine. That's stupid. Come on, man. Spilled all over my car. Now my cup holders are all sticky.
All right, guys. I know we already did this, but we're doing it again because we always know we all know second time's the best, right? So we're doing this. Busch again. Let's see how it drives second time around. Here we go.